Welcome to Previously On, a podcast series created to help you through some of the most complex yet brilliant television ever made. Game of Thrones Season 1 Episode 7, You Win or You Die. Tywin Lannister, Lord of Casterly Rock, Warden of the West, father of Cersei, Jaime and Tyrion, and generally terrifying man, is up to his elbows in blood. While talking to Jaime about the importance of family, he is expertly skinning a stag. Despite being summoned to King's Landing by Ned, Tywin is defying the king and raising an army to rescue his son Tyrion. In King's Landing, Ned Stark meets Queen Cersei to reveal he knows that Cersei's children are bastards born of incest. He offers the Queen a chance to escape and save the children's lives. Cersei mocks him. When you play Game of Thrones, she says, you win or you die. In Winterfell, Theon Greyjoy attempts to seduce the wildling Osha, who they captured in the previous episode. Maester Luwin interrupts to ask why she left her home, to which she replies that she's trying to get as far away as she can from the White Walkers. At the Wall, Jon Snow sees a riderless horse gallop from the forests to the north. It belongs to his uncle Benjen, leaving Jon worried about what may have happened to him in the dark forests beyond the Wall. Back in King's Landing, Lord Renly returns with a gravely injured King Robert, who is wounded by a boar. As he lays dying, Robert dictates his will to Ned, making him Lord Regent to rule until Prince Joffrey comes of age. Ned secretly changes the words, my son, to my rightful heir, and Robert signs the parchment before being numbed senseless with milk of the poppy. Sir Barristan Selmy reveals that Robert took his wound because he was completely drunk. The king's squire, Lancel Lannister, had made sure that the king's glass was never empty. Ned informs Varys that the king no longer wishes Daenerys dead. Varys apologises, but his birds, his little spies, have already flown, and it's already likely happened. However, across the Narrow Sea, a very much alive Daenerys is trying to convince Khal Drogo to attack the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros. But the Dothraki traditionally never cross sea. Ser Jorah is handed his royal pardon, alerting him to the assassination attempt on Daenerys. When a wine salesman offers her a taste of a very special vintage, Jorah knocks it from his hand and captures the assassin. In Castle Black, the Night's Watch recruits are assigned to their future roles within camp. Jon Snow is sent to serve with the stewards and not the rangers as he wanted. Lord Renly offers to bring 100 swords to help Ned capture Joffrey so that they can rule the kingdom together after Robert dies. The Honourable Ned refuses, and Renly flees the city with his men. Ned begrudgingly asks for help from Littlefinger. Beyond the Wall, Jon and Sam kneel before a heart tree and say their vows to the Night's Watch. These vows include taking no wife, children or land. As they leave, Jon's direwolf returns with a dead man's hand in his mouth. When Khal Drogo returns and finds out about the assassination attempt, the Horse Lord promises he will lead his horde to the ends of the world to kill her enemies and seat their son on the Iron Throne. King Robert dies, and the King's Landing Council is brought before Joffrey on the Iron Throne. Instead of swearing loyalty, Ned brings out the king's will and takes charge of the kingdom. Cersei tears up the parchment as the guards kill all of the Stark men. Littlefinger presses a knife to Ned's throat and smiles. I did warn you not to trust me, he says. Thanks for listening. Hope it's been helpful. Listen, if you've enjoyed this, I would love it if you subscribed. We've got loads more shows where this came from, and we'd love you to join us for them. If you know someone who needs to get up to speed with Thrones, just send them our way. A 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts from would also be absolutely fantastic. If you've got any feedback, have I pronounced the name wrong? I hope I haven't. Or ideas for a show that we should be covering. We'll almost certainly be doing the big ones, but you never know. There may be others that we've missed. Let us know. I'd love to hear from you over on Twitter. You can find us at Previous Podcast, or just email us hello@previouslyon.co.uk. Previously On is presented by Jamie East and is a Daft Doris production.